Hello everyone. In the last video we have had a look on how this analog grid thing is working, and also we have seen a demonstration on how we can demonstrate it using a switch, okay, a slider switch, right? So that can bring the voltage value to 5 to 0, okay? You can either have 5 or 0, and also you have seen for 5 voltage it is giving us 1023 analog unit values, and for 0 voltage or ground it is giving us 0 values, right? Okay, so I hope you might have done the similar thing with your real Arduino and the serial monitor, and I said you to unplug the side, I mean one side of the wire maybe inside the A0, other side please put inside ground, and unplug and put inside 5 voltage, and then again unplug and put inside ground, and see the 1023 and 0 are coming next to each other, right? Varying, because when you are having it inside the 5 voltage you are going to get 1023 analog read value, and when you are going to keep inside ground you are going to get 0 analog value, right? So you know that, right? So the same thing I have done using Tinkercad with the slider switch with from 5 and 0, that means 1023 and 0. So let's see whether if there is a possibility to have intermediate values as well using some other thing, right? Instead of the slider switch, or instead of pulling the wire out and putting inside another pin, instead of doing those kind of things, is there a way to increase the value, input value, and see the analog value is increasing, and decrease the input value and see the analog value is decreasing? Like you are increasing the volume of a television, or let's say radio, like you are increasing the volume of the radio and decreasing it. Perfect analog way, okay? If there is a way, yes, there's a way. You can use a gadget that is called variable resistor. So this gadget can be used to demonstrate the scenario instead of the slider switch, or this is also called as preset, okay? So if you go and search internet using preset or variable resistor, you will see this picture, okay? This picture probably, right? A gadget, a thing, it's a very small thing but have 3 pins, okay? So this is called a variable resistor. That means the resistance of this thing or gadget can be changed, okay, can be varying. So by varying the resistance, eventually we are trying to vary the voltage across the wall, across this gadget, okay? So variable resistor, okay, that means resistance can be varying. So by changing the resistance we can change the voltage, okay? So in another word, voltage is proportional to, you know what proportional means, right? Voltage is proportional to resistance, okay? That means if you have more resistance in a particular place, it will hold more voltage, okay? You can think like that. Or otherwise, if you don't understand that, you can forget it. You can remember this gadget will have a resistance that can be changed manually. You can change it manually. By changing the resistance, you can also change the voltage across this device or gadget, or across this preset, okay, or across the resistor, okay? So how do you do it is this is the scenario. So this picture in the second diagram is showing the internal structure of the gadget, or gadget structure of the component, right? So you can see there are 3 pins, right? So here also 3 pins, and here also 3 pins. So let's say you are naming it as A, B, and C, okay? If you are naming it as A, B, C, here you can see, you can say this is A, the middle one is B, and this one is C, okay? So now what is going to happen actually is, initially, okay, there's something called wiper, right? So what is the wiper? This is called wiper, okay? The thing, so something is connected to the B, you can see, right? So this is what we call as wiper, okay? So you know the wiper motors, wipers in the car that is moving in a particular way, right? So this thing is going to move in a particular way, right? So let's say this variable resistor may have, let's say 10 kilo ohm resistance. So resistor has a resistance, right? So let's say this is having 10 kilo ohm resistance, okay? But that can be variable, right? So let's say 10 kilo ohm is the maximum resistance this variable resistor is holding. That means you can change the resistance of this resistor from 0 to 10 kilo ohm. So you can go for maximum 10 kilo ohm and minimum of 0. Okay, you got it? Got it. So one thing is this, this is the B is the common part, right? So B is the pin which is going to come inside Arduino's A0, okay, or analog pin. So this is where we are reading the resistance of the resistor, okay, using the B. You understood? Okay. So where are the A and C are going to go? Okay, I will tell. So before telling A and C, okay, okay, let's connect A and C and talk about that, right? So let's say I'm going to connect A to 5 voltage. Okay, you bring the A and connect to 5 voltage. That means this A, okay, so this should go to 5 voltage. Okay, B should go to A0, so that is fine. And C I will bring to ground. Okay, so I will use a blue one, dark blue one, and I'll bring to ground or 0 voltage, both are same. Okay, so you can see the A is on 5 voltage, C is in ground, so I will bring the C also ground. Okay, now there is a resistance between A and C, right? So that resistance is the maximum of 10 kilo ohm, or in another word, the resistance between A and C is 10 kilo ohm. There's no question on that, right? But we are going to take the resistance from B. Okay, you should see this, guys. Okay, so what will happen is this wiper, okay, this wiper is touching or fixed to the B in this place. It is fixed, you cannot remove it. Okay, it is connected, permanently connected with the B in this place. Okay, the other end is not connected. Okay, I mean this end is movable. You know, a car wiper that is moving, right? Like it is moving like this, right? Here and there. You have seen a car's window wiper, right? It can move like that. This wiper, that green color metal stick also can move. Okay, so it will be touching here, touching along this path. Which path? Along this path, and it can be movable both sides along this path. Okay, so what we are going to do is, okay, let's say this guy, okay, this guy is going to have a particular voltage. Okay, I mean, sorry, this guy is going to have is in this place, right? So when he is in this place, okay, B is, okay, B, let's say this is 0, right? This is 0, so this is 10 kilo ohm of 30, right? This whole is 10 kilo ohm, right? So what will happen is when he is here, so let's say from here to here, this is 7.5 kilo ohm voltage. From C to this touching point, it is 7.5, and the rest resistance is 2.5. Where? From A to B. Okay, so that means, okay, that means the most of the resistance is from 0 to C to this point. Okay, so this, if we consider the voltage, okay, from 0 to 5 voltage, that 5 voltage is going to be divided between the 7.5 and 2.5. You get the point? Because 1/3 of this is of the resistance is here, right? And the 3/4 of the resistance is here, 75% of the resistance. Okay, so according to the resistance, now the voltage is going to be divided, right? So 0.75 of, or 75% of this 5 voltage will be falling between the C and this particular point, and this particular point is connected to B. Yes or no? Yes. So between 0 to B, 75% of the 5 voltage will drop down. Okay, so that means increase, because in this direction voltage is increasing, right? Okay, guys, so just hold on there, guys. I will continue from the next video.